Most people think boiling sweet potatoes in water is the healthiest and simplest way to cook them. But what if I told you that this everyday habit is actually destroying their nutrition and natural sweetness? When you boil them, the water pulls out essential nutrients like vitamin C, potassium, and beta-carotene, the very compounds that make sweet potatoes one of the healthiest foods on Earth. What you're left with is a bland, mushy, flavorless potato that doesn't taste or feel like the buttery, creamy ones you see in fancy restaurants. Here's the truth. Chefs never boil sweet potatoes in plain water. Instead, they use a secret technique that makes them melt in your mouth while locking in all the nutrients. It's a method so simple that anyone can do it at home. It transforms the potatoes' starches into natural caramel-like sugars, giving them that rich golden color and buttery texture without using any butter, oil, or sugar. This one chef-approved trick doesn't just make your sweet potatoes taste incredible, it also preserves their health benefits, from protecting your eyes to balancing blood sugar and keeping your gut happy. So, before you fill that pot with water again, wait. Because in the next few minutes, I'll show you why boiling sweet potatoes is the worst thing you can do, and the one method that makes them taste so luxurious you'll never go back again. Let's uncover why boiling sweet potatoes in water is one of the biggest cooking mistakes most people make. When you drop them into a pot of boiling water, the high temperature instantly begins to break down their cell walls. The nutrients that make sweet potatoes so powerful, vitamin C, potassium, beta-carotene, and antioxidants, start leaching out into the water. You may not notice it, but when you drain that water, you're actually throwing away a large part of the nutrition you paid for. Studies show that boiling can strip away up to 50% of these nutrients. That's why your boiled sweet potatoes often look dull, taste bland, and have that soggy, waterlogged texture. They lose their natural sweetness, their creamy consistency, and the flavor that makes them special. It's not your cooking, it's the method. Professional chefs know this problem all too well. That's why they never boil sweet potatoes. They understand that flavor comes from controlling moisture and temperature, not from drowning the food. Instead of water, they use a technique that allows the potatoes' natural sugars to slowly caramelize. This technique keeps the nutrients locked inside and transforms the texture into something soft, velvety, and buttery. When sweet potatoes are cooked slowly at a lower temperature, something magical happens inside. The enzymes in the potato begin to convert starch into maltose, a natural sugar that gives it its sweet, creamy taste. But when you boil them at 212 degrees, 100 degrees, or higher, these enzymes get destroyed before they can work. That's why boiled sweet potatoes taste flat and starchy, while slow-cooked ones taste rich and dessert-like. Think of it like this. Boiling is fast but destructive. The water pulls flavor out, it doesn't build it. On the other hand, slow cooking or steaming uses the potato's own moisture to create a natural, flavorful transformation. The skin acts like a protective barrier, keeping all the sweetness and nutrients sealed inside. Instead of dull orange flesh, you get a golden, glistening texture that looks like melted butter. When you cut into it, the knife slides through effortlessly, and the inside looks glossy and smells like warm caramel. That's the real power of gentle cooking. It coaxes out the natural beauty of the food instead of forcing it. There's another hidden problem with boiling that most people don't know about. It raises the glycemic index. When you boil sweet potatoes, the starches break down too quickly, which causes the sugars to release faster into your bloodstream. This means a sharper sugar spike, something you definitely don't want if you're diabetic or watching your blood sugar levels. But when you use slower, gentler heat, the starches convert gradually. The result is a sweet potato that not only tastes better, but is also healthier for your body. It digests slowly, gives you steady energy, and doesn't crash your blood sugar later. And then there's the issue of texture. When you boil sweet potatoes, water floods their fiber structure. The outer layer becomes soft and mushy, while the inside stays dry and dense. You might have noticed that even after long boiling, some parts remain hard and uneven. That's because boiling cooks from the outside in, and the temperature difference ruins the uniform texture. In contrast, when chefs cook them using their slow steaming or low bake method, the heat distributes evenly from edge to core. The potato becomes uniformly soft, silky, and naturally moist without being watery. Every bite feels creamy and melts on your tongue, just like butter. Chefs call this method steam caramelizing. It's not complicated at all. You can do it in your kitchen with an oven, a steamer, or even a thick pan with a lid. The goal is to let the sweet potato cook in its own moisture instead of drowning it in water. This internal steam is what turns the starch into sugar. Over 45-60 minutes of slow heat, the potato essentially cooks itself. The temperature stays low enough to protect the nutrients, but high enough to activate the sweet enzymes. This delicate balance is what gives that melt-in-the-mouth texture. Here's another little chef secret: salt. Before cooking, they rub the sweet potatoes with a pinch of sea salt. It pulls a small amount of moisture to the surface, which then turns into steam as it cooks. The salt also enhances the natural sweetness, so the flavor feels fuller and rounder. No added sugar needed, no butter required, just nature's own richness, unlocked through patience and precision. So the reason your sweet potatoes taste watery isn't because they're bad quality or undercooked. It's because boiling kills their natural chemistry. The key is to respect the potato's structure and use heat to bring out what's already inside. Once you switch to the chef's method, you'll never see sweet potatoes the same way again. The taste will surprise you, the texture will feel like silk, and the color will glow deep orange, almost golden. The truth is, water doesn't cook sweet potatoes. It weakens them, but steam, heat, and time transform them. That's the hidden difference between a basic meal and a 5-star experience. And once you learn this chef's secret, every bite will remind you that sometimes less really is more. Now let's go step by step into the 5-star chef method that transforms your ordinary sweet potatoes into something so creamy, rich, and smooth that they melt like butter. First, pick medium-sized sweet potatoes with unbroken skin. Smaller ones dry out too quickly, and larger ones take too long to cook evenly. Wash them well, but don't peel them. The skin locks in moisture and protects the nutrients inside. Pat them dry, then rub a thin layer of sea salt over the surface. This is a chef's secret. It helps pull just enough moisture to create natural steam during cooking, while enhancing the flavor at the same time. Let them rest for 10 minutes before cooking. Next, place your sweet potatoes on a baking rack or inside a pan with a lid. Don't add water or oil. If you're using an oven, preheat it to 340 degree, 170 degrees C, and bake for about 50 to 60 minutes. If you're cooking on the stove, set the heat to low and cover the pan tightly. What happens now is magical. The sweet potatoes start cooking in their own steam. Their natural starches slowly turn into maltose, a type of sugar that gives them their deep, buttery sweetness. You'll start to notice droplets of caramelized juice oozing out of the skin. That's the sign that they're done perfectly. When they're cooked, don't rush to slice them open. Let them rest for 10-15 minutes under the lid. This step is important. It allows the caramelized sugars to redistribute evenly, making the texture even smoother and richer. When you finally cut one open, the inside will glisten like golden syrup. The aroma will be sweet and nutty, with a hint of roasted sugar. You can serve them just like that, or add a drizzle of olive oil or lemon juice for an extra layer of taste. This method isn't just about taste, it's about health. By avoiding boiling, you preserve up to 40% more beta-carotene and vitamin C. You also keep the fiber intact, which supports digestion and gut health. The lower cooking temperature makes them easier on blood sugar, providing steady energy without spikes. And the best part, you don't need butter, oil, or sugar to enjoy them. The potato itself provides all the flavor and richness. So the next time you reach for that pot of water, stop. Give this slow steam or oven method a try. You'll be amazed at how one simple change can turn a humble root into a restaurant-quality dish. This is the real chef's secret, letting nature do the work while you enjoy the magic.